Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Demon Slayer, and I am so excited, you guys. A little overwhelmed, very excited. If you're joining me early today, it means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, I'm sending you those big old hugs right through the screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So as you can tell probably from my outfit, I have just finished episode 19 of Demon Slayer and I'm about to watch episode 20. Episode 19 was phenomenal. Like, I can't say enough good about this show. Like, it's like everything is just firing on all cylinders. Like, the animation works so well, the story works so well, the story flows so well, and it always keeps you guessing. Like, it would have been very easy to have a lot of like big exposition about like Tanjiro's dad and everything from the start of the show, and they just kind of like slip it in there. And I was not coherent enough to mention this last time, but I did think about it afterwards that we had Butterfly Girl, I will learn the names eventually, telling Zenitsu about why people's lives flash before their eyes before they die. And I found it really interesting that both Nezuko and Tanjiro had that experience of, you know, like at this penultimate moment in their lives slash imminent death, they're visited by, you know, their old memories, their memories of their parents. So I thought that was really interesting. I like the way that they like wove that in from the beginning. So beautifully done. So that, I mean, like the head is off. So all he needs to do now is just collect the blood and he's good. He actually defeated one of the 12. So he defeated like one of the former 12 already, because the guy with the things, you know the one, the guy, you know, with the things, the one in the house who could, yeah, you know, he was like kicked out. So like technically this is like the first time Tanjiro has defeated one of the 12. But man, Tanjiro is something special, and that breathing and that whatever he did, whatever he remembered, and whatever his father taught him, there's something about that, because he like didn't even have a sword. He had like a nub. And I know Nezuko helped out as well, but I can't wait to know more about his family. I've had a feeling for a while, because like once I was a little fuzzy on this at first, but once I like got it through my head that aside from Tamayo, Kibutsuji was the only one that could turn, you know, people into demons, and that he's the one that killed Tanjiro's family. When I put it together in my head, like, so he turned Nezuko, he must have a reason for that. Why would he kill all the other ones and turn Nezuko? And now, like, with stuff about the family and the dad and everything, now I'm starting to wonder, like, the dad knows an awful lot about this. He knows an awful lot about techniques that seem pretty central to demon slaying. We don't even know. Did they ever even say how he died? I don't know. But I have a feeling that it's going to come up again. So, without further ado, because if last episode was any example of how amazing these episodes are getting, I know I'll have a lot to say at the end. So without further ado, I say we jump in. Very next episode of Demon Slayer. Let's do this, guys. You guys, that was so good. Okay, so as I was saying, it was really interesting to have some of those questions that I had about this family addressed. Well, first let's back up. Let's start at the beginning because I could not believe that swerve. Just after we thought we were out of the woods with this demon, and I'm like, wow, our boy Tanjiro just took him right out. And as cool as that would have been, it kind of makes sense that the demon would swerve us. And man, cutting off his own head with the threads. I gotta say, I did not like that demon, but that was pretty sly. That was pretty good because, of course, it would appear that they had defeated him. And then Tanjiro was immobilized from doing that breathing and that kind of what we saw his dad had passed down to him, the breathing that he used for that dance. Tanjiro couldn't even do anything. Nezuko was out, and then my boy Giyu shows up. And I've seen Giyu about 3 times now, and he's already one of my favorite characters. He's so cool. Oh my goodness. He just straight up made easy work of that demon. And he had said when he was with Inosuke that the father demon, the bigger demon, was definitely not one of the 12. And so I thought maybe presented with one of the 12, maybe he would be presented with a bit more of a challenge. No, not really. That was awesome. I could tell at the end there, they were trying to get me to feel bad for the brother demon. I'm sure he had a name too. I'm sorry, guys. It is what it is. I don't remember it, but you know who I'm talking about. But so it would make sense that they would have a moment where we kind of explore him a little bit more. But it was interesting to me that he didn't even remember when he was a human. And that was why he was setting up all the family stuff to try and trigger that memory of whoever he was and whatever he had before he was a demon. I wonder if the closer they are to Kibutsuji, if the harder it is to remember when they were humans. That's just a theory. I have no idea if that's true or not. But we got to see the sister. We got to see a little bit about her and her past, and it really is kind of sad because seeing it from the demon's perspective, they were just kind of on the run looking for a place to belong, but at the same time yeah, she's still strung up and dissolved a lot of people. And our girl, name to be remembered at a later time, the butterfly girl, she is really interesting. Because I feel they could easily, the first thing I thought about her when I saw her was, oh, she's kind of like Tamayo. She's gentle and, and especially considering she works with chemicals and everything, I feel it would be really easy to have her be a copy of that character, of the doctor character. And I love how they gave her just this kind of twisted sort of, she's good and she's very good at what she does, but she's got, it's not even twisted. It's just, it's a little twist. It's a little sick. Oh, but it's awesome though. And I can't wait to see more of her. Considering what we know about Tanjiro and how he has been gentle in killing other demons, I wonder how they're gonna see eye to eye or how they're gonna get along. Since she's okay, you have to pay for all the people you killed, meaning I'm gonna gut you, and it's gonna be great. Let's give it our best, okay? So that's going to be interesting. Oh, I can't wait to see them all meet. I can't wait to know more. Am I forgetting anyone? We didn't get anything with Zenitsu or Inosuke in this episode. So highlight of this episode, really cool backstory, answering questions that I had about the demon family. We got a little bit about the fact that this demon could share some of his power with other demons, and that's apparently okay since he's so close to Kibutsuji. So it raised some questions for me. I'm gonna pull it on them for now because I'm not sure yet if they're gonna sound silly if I say them out loud, but it did raise a couple things with me ooh, okay. Well, Well, I'll just come out and tell you. Who cares if I sound silly? It kind of made me wonder if maybe Tamayo at one time was close to Kibutsuji, because she mastered the ability to turn people into demons. And if a demon who is in the inner circle can share their power with other demons, I wonder if maybe she mastered that in order to turn people into demons. But if maybe at one time, if she was really close to Kibutsuji, we know she hates him now and they're not friends at this time, but I wonder. It did kind of make me wonder. So that was what I was keeping a lid on. If it sounds silly, it does, but whatever. Just, you know, why not share my thoughts with you guys? So in short, really good stuff about the demons. Giyu was awesome. Can't wait to see more of the Butterfly Girl. The show's amazing. I cannot wait to watch more. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. And please be sure to join me next time. We'll watch it together. See you then. Bye.